I was like, what'd you do today? He's like, nothing. I was like, dude, I was like, come home for a little bit. Like, you were with me sitting at the hotel. You didn't sit the whole time. He's like, bro, you're jobless, homeless, no job.
Would you ever go to visit him?
Yeah, that would definitely be fun. I would see if you wanted to go, but I don't know how much room they have.
I'd be okay with you just,
I probably Connor might go. Maybe. You can get away from his girlfriend. Her parents have a rule. He's telling me that he's like, yeah, I can't see her more than 3 times a week. I was like,
why?
yeah, that's just their rule. It's like,
How often do you see each other? I feel like,
you're probably about 3 or 4 times, but that's just because we work.
yeah.
You know, a lot of times we just with one of the families, so that
Yeah.
you know. But he was like, yeah. He's like, that's not their rule. I was like, that's stupid. That's really weird.
Do they hang out with their families? Like when they're together?
Yeah, I think they hang out with hers a lot. I mean, his parents, I think, they do hang out with his parents. His parents are kind of odd. They can be interesting. Like, they got upset because he was, they got back from like a pool or something, I forgot what it was. And she was like, nah, she's like, I feel that, so I'm gonna take a shower. So she took a shower at their house. And he was really like downstairs, like, on his tent. Like, she was like, I feel right. And they were like, for the record, like, we don't want her showering here. And he was like, what? We're like, yeah, like, it's just not like, kosher. Like, it's not cool with us. And they
I mean, I would not do that at your house.
but like, for it to be wrong, I don't think, I don't see that being like
If I really needed to shower a lot, I would just go and shower.
well, that's probably like a personal preference. Like, yeah, you can do that, like, but his parents were like, that's like wrong.
I don't know if that's
It's like, how is that wrong? And they couldn't even give him like a. He was like, she's like, asking if you can. And when I was to say, no, you gotta go home if you want to do that. You can't shower here.
Okay, yeah.
That's not kind of stupid.
Well, okay, that when you say it like that, it does
Yeah.
sound stupid. But why is she showering there in the first place?
Because they were together and they went back to his house. And they were like, they went and like went for a run. I heard what they did, but they went and she was like sweaty or something. She was like, I need to take a shower. It's so nasty. It's not like he was there with her. I mean, that's different. He was
I
like, she was
know.
like, I don't know, doing the same like round.
No design. So you got it any design? Just solid color today. Just yellow, no design, right? Okay.
No design.
That was really stupid.
I don't know. I guess I'm not saying like it's wrong because
Yeah.
I don't think that. I mean,
You
I
can
don't
like
think
personal
it's wrong.
preference. Like,
Yeah, I guess
you
it
don't want
is,
to.
but I would not do that because I don't know. I feel like that would be like being like really comfortable. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I don't know. I just wouldn't be comfortable doing that.
Yeah, that's your thing. Like, they're saying it's like morally incorrect.
I don't know. They're not doing anything. Then like
No.
I don't think that's more.
Like if I was like, if we were like dating for like 2 years,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I was like, dude, I just got back home and I'm tattooed so show your house. If you're like, no.
I wouldn't say no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
they're saying
I would
you should
give you
say
whatever
no.
you needed, but
Like, I don't know. That's just really disturbing.
I don't know.
But you understand, like, going in the back of someone's house is weird. It's not.
I don't.
Like, you're in there with her. Like, that's different.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, there's a difference between, like, if you're not comfortable, that's whatever. But they were literally like, yeah, like, next time you tell her no. And he's like,
I mean, if we were married and like visiting your parents, and I wanted to take a shower because we were visiting. No, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
if we were married and we were at my parents' house
Visiting
visiting them,
Like
like we're staying with them, I would hope you'd want to take a shower.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, that's I was saying it, and I was like, well, I would be showering there anyways. So I
Yeah.
stopped talking.
And like,
Well,
you're
it'd
gonna
be
be showering at
different
my
because-
grandparents' house.
Yeah, that's true. But That's different.
Yeah, but like it's your personal preference.
Or
I'm
just like come over and be like, hey, can I take a shower at your
That's
house?
not the point. They were doing something already, and then they had to.
Okay, if
They
we
were
went,
like-
okay, let's say we were like, I don't know, it's a hot summer day in July, and we like go for a walk outside, and we're like both dripping sweat, and we had like dinner plans with your parents that like, I don't know.
I wouldn't find it weird. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I wouldn't find it weird to be like, hey, can I just go grab a quick shower in the guest bathroom? Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
it's not. I'm not there. Like I don't. But they were like, he was
Like saying it was basically like simple for.
yeah, because he was.
No,
like,
I don't. That's
Because
too
he
far.
was like, well, why?
And I
his
couldn't
mom-
get it.
He was like, well, she's imagining her in a way that's. He was like, well, I'm imagining her in any way that I want to. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, I was
Is
like,
that what
maybe-
he said?
No,
'Cause
no.
that would not have helped his case.
He said it very. He basically said that, but very like. He was basically like, how is that gonna change how like. He has no way of words. I mean, I get what he's saying. No, that's really stupid.
No, I agree. I don't think that it's like morally
Again,
incorrect.
total preference thing.
I don't know. If we were married, it wouldn't matter. I don't. But then also you're not there anyway. So like I don't know how to say it. I guess like
I'm not saying it's like. I mean, they've also been dating for almost a year, so she's been over there a ton. It's like, yeah, I mean, she's probably gonna take a picture. I don't see how that's weird in any case.
I don't know.
Personally,
I guess
you
Steve.
don't. You know, I mean, each their own. Yeah, you want to, but like,
But it's not anything to do with like.
wrong. It's just a personal. Like, I
Yeah.
don't really want to. Okay.
But like if we were married and like went on a walk and we just happened to be like hanging out with your parents, like it wouldn't be as weird to me. So I don't know why like
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I don't know how to explain it.
yeah. Yeah, you can do whatever, but that's what I was saying. I guess he was like, what are you? He's like, what are you guys yapping about right now? What are you talking about? And he was like, they then she came downstairs, so they stopped talking about it. And then when she left, he was like, don't think I forgot about that. He was like, well, I'm just saying, like, he's like, guys, that's stupid. He's like, that's dumb. Like, really? He's
Well,
like,
okay, so is she follow-up question, is she like wearing his clothes when she's
no, I think she brought
Or
her.
she would've, like,
I think she
brought-
had her own change of clothes. I think genuinely, she's like, you guys just like to rinse off real quick.
and put her own sweaty clothes back on?
Well, she might have had to change of clothes. I don't know. But like,
Okay, I guess
even if
that's
she was
more
wearing
of,
his
like-
t-shirt, like who cares? Like it's his. Like,
I don't know.
is wearing someone's sweatshirt weird? No.
No, because we're dating.
Exactly.
So if I was wearing a sweatshirt, but that's fine.
Exactly. So why would it matter if she wore his t-shirt?
And shorts.
Well, that'd be. I mean, she's still gonna still look weird anyway. But like,
I don't know.
I don't think that was part of the equation. It was. They were saying he was tempting. It's like, yeah, 'cause I'm gonna barge.
Okay, yeah, no,
I'm gonna
that's-
barge in the door. Just like what?
Get all hot and steamy with her.
Yeah, in the.
Yeah, no, that's.
They have a small house too. You're not hiding. Like in a bigger home, like in the guest bath, you know, whatever. They're not. There's like 2 bathrooms in that whole house, and one of them doesn't even have a shower.
If I was like planning to shower and like had stuff with me, that wouldn't be as weird. But to just randomly. To just randomly be like, hey, can I take a shower in your bathroom?
But I wouldn't find that weird. I wouldn't think that's personally bizarre. Like, I might not do that personally, but like I wouldn't be like,
Yeah, so it's like I would, because I would. Sorry.
I wouldn't be like,
You know, like if you were to say that, I wouldn't be weird about it. Like I wouldn't feel weird about it, but like the other way around, I guess. It feels weird. Like would you do? Yeah, like yeah, great question. Like would you do that?
if I had a change of clothes and we were going somewhere and there was a reason for me to, and I was like, yeah, we went on a, I don't know what we'd be doing outside in the middle of July, but if we were,
Helping my dad with the leaves.
yeah, okay, we did help the yard work in
With the
You-
leaf
July,
sucker.
You want to cut them down?
and
Yes, please.
How short?
A
little
like
bit.
half of what they are.
Half they are, okay. Half.
Or Let me see. Maybe a little shorter.
A little shorter?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll shape them, okay?
Okay, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like that was something.
Yeah.
I
and
had
you're
changed clothes on me, and I was like,
Or even if you didn't, like, you would get used to it.
well, yeah, if I'm not wearing dad's clothes. I mean,
Exactly.
but if I had,
That's my point.
but the point isn't that where you're getting the clothes. Like, a lot of times I keep a change of clothes on me, like in my car. I just have like a change
I
of
need to
clothes.
do that. I don't do
There's
that.
back on you.
Yeah.
Because like when we go in the summer, like end up swimming
He,
or something,
he about to go to Vietnam.
It's
Have
like-
you got any new
it's
plan?
very helpful to have a set of everything.
I know. He about to go to Vietnam, so he took all that off.
He's gonna cut these ones more. He only cut these ones. Yeah, he's gonna like file them instead of cut them so that it won't cut them too
Yes,
short.
sir.
But I still think
What's up?
it's too. He's bro. I know. Your veins are popping. I was looking at them in the car. Look at that.
I know. Look at that, dude.
Look at mine. It's in there.
This one is
A little bit. You can see it a lot better. You can even feel it.
maybe good. Like double time shit.
Anyways,
But yeah, no, he was just the way he said it was really funny.
he's funny.
He no,
He's hilarious.
like he's
When he tells a story.
all whenever we're next time we see him, I'll be like, it's like, would you ever find out about the whole shower thing? Well, bro, did you? I told that. Well, because like I was telling him, like I told my parents, I was like, dude, y'all need to freaking relax. That I
Hurt? Hurt?
Yeah.
I just like that. I was like, we need to talk about the whole thing. I was like, guys, I'm trying to
I was gonna ask you about that.
like, let's go.
Okay, tell me about that.
And they were like, well, I was like, tell me why. Just give me, and they were like, well, there's people out. I was like, there's people out. What do you mean there's people out? They're like, truck drivers. I was like, guys, there's truck drivers at 12 o'clock p.m., like in the afternoon. Like, I was like, you're telling me it's more dangerous for me to be driving when I see two cars on the road at 2 in the morning rather than at, when I'm going to Grapevine 40 miles there and back. And it's like, you know, really? Like, more dangerous? And they were like, well, you never know. It's nothing good happens like this. I was like, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not saying it's every night, but like, I was like, do you guys have trust? I was like, what's, they're like, no. They're like, we trust you. I was like, okay, good. Then we're good. They're like, no. They're like, we, with others, others. And I was like, I didn't swear. I was like, I live 6 minutes on this because in back roads. Yeah, I was gonna go and take back roads.
Yeah, you don't even hit the highway.
No, never, because it doesn't make sense to. It's like faster for you not to take the highway.
Honestly, I don't think it makes that much better. It's not that much
It's not
better.
that much faster, but it is not. It's like maybe 10 minutes drive. Maybe. I was
Okay,
like,
you make it.
hey, not my fault. You drive like a grandma.
It's my fault. I drive a speed limit.
But they were, there's this whole thing. I was like, dude, just like, guys, come on. And they were like, well, there's gonna be, like, what would you want? And I was like, I was like, if I'm like out, like if I'm, you know, at
Thank
red
you.
or something,
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's rational to ask me to be like somewhere by 1:30.
Yeah.
Either at home or at a friend's house. Okay.
Yeah.
You're in Dallas.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dallas can be
I was like, I can text you guys as much as you want. I was like, I just don't understand. I was like, I'm going to lose your trust. Like, why am I getting beat over the head with a curfew when I'm 20 years old? And I'm not feeling, you know, like, I was like, I understand what Ava, like, she's not very street smart. Like, she's
Good.
cooked.
She's good.
She's cooked. And they were like, well, as long as you live in a house for 20 years. And I was like, that's fine. That's rules. Like, I understand that. But I was like, I'm just trying to understand your reasoning. Like, why?
Yeah.
So I was like, right now, because right now the only thing you have is truck drivers. Because there's no truck drivers at 1. They're all at 2. I was like, what are you asking for? I was like, if I'm somewhere at someone's house and you know I'm stationary, just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, we'll continue this conversation. I was like, dude, you guys are killing me. I was like, literally, I'm about to be able to take care of people. Like other people. Why can't I take care of myself? And they're like, well, I was like, yeah, exactly. It's like, well, it's not you, it's other people.
Yeah.
It's like, well, but like that shooting. And I was like, that can happen any time. I was like, okay, that Allen shooting happened to me. I was like,
Yeah, that's good.
literally, I was like, it
Literally in the
doesn't
middle
matter.
of the day.
I was like, yeah, and they were all drunk at a birthday party and got in a fight. I was like, maybe I'll try not to get in a bunch of fights. How about that? Like, I was like, every reason is like, it was stupid. So look at your sister. I was like, yeah, well, Ava doesn't do anything. Ava works and comes home. And when she's out till 9:15 and comes home and sleeps. Like, that's not fair.
She's also a girl, so you
And she's a girl,
you know,
and she
it's
doesn't.
awesome.
Oh, like, and Ava doesn't stress the mold at all. She's not even gonna ask. Like, if she wanted to stay out, she's not even gonna ask. She's just gonna be like, oh, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, her curfew's still like midnight or something. Technically, I think. I was like, well, don't be like this. Like, don't be. And I was like, because he was like, well, we got 50 minutes to do that night. And I was like, so when you were at ULI, when you were at the University of Illinois on your own, you were home by what time? He's like, well, I mean, not when I was out. I was like, yeah, exactly. You were at college. I was like, I actually should go to college too. He's like, well, you know, when I still had to have mom home by midnight. And I was like, yeah, a lot of times you left home by midnight. 99% of the time, I'm home by midnight. Most of the time. Most of the time.
More recently, I think it's just been that we haven't spent a lot of, like, alone time in a long time. And I think that is okay. I think we just need to be more mindful going forward with, like, missing church and stuff like that. Like, maybe Saturday nights we don't have to plan about that, like. But.
Well, but anyways, they were just.
Yeah. I just want you to know that if they at any point are like, you know, like, I just respect them a lot.
Yeah,
I
they
just
can
wouldn't
feel.
want them.
This is
I
stupid.
know.
Like, I do too. Like, I respect them a ton.
I
But,
know.
like, they need to.
I'm just telling, because they're talking to you, you know, they're not telling me those things.
Yeah.
And so.
But it's, I mean, I'm not worried about it. But I'm just like, thank you. But.
No, seriously. Like,
Well, I know, but they also need to have, like, a rational reason.
no, for sure.
Like, they can have. Yeah, and they're smart. Like, they're not stupid. You know, there's respectful conversations, and I'm just like, dude, y'all need to be like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
have
Like an actual reason
a
for
reason.
why.
Not
Not
just,
just
there's no drivers.
because, yeah.
It's like, okay, the girl I dated like a few years ago, her mom had her on birth control because she thought she would get raped at college. That was legal only reason. She's like, what if you get raped at college?
Oh, what is birth control gonna do? If we get raped.
No, have a baby with the kid. You know, that was
Really?
really her reasoning. But,
I mean,
like, her mom was a psychopath, but
okay,
you get what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
get what you mean.
You know, like,
That's
it's the
still
same,
like
it's the same
unreal.
thought
That's
process.
still.
Well, you might get killed by drunk drivers, so you can't go out.
That's literally anything.
That's retarded. I was like, there's probably more drunk drivers during the day. True alcoholics?
They'd be surprised.
They'd be shocked.
Yeah, we do get a lot of like.
Yes, I know. Because we have to drive sometimes. But like, I was looking at my dad like, Dad, come on, bro. Come on, like, be realistic. He was like, it's like, I agree.
Con xa én muốn hẹn mấy cái muốn nhấn nữa không?
He was like, I agree with you.
Cái con này đủ nó làm rất khó làm.
In your head, I know you agree with me. Because
I love your dad.
He had a lot a few months ago, and I was like, if you guys, I was like, how about I'm in someone's house, just hanging out around local.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, I was like, just relax. You know where I'm at. You have my location. Text me if you need. Whatever. I was like, I don't ghost you guys. Like, and that's kind of the agreement we came to. Now he's like backing up, and I'm like, dude, you're not holding your ground at all. I'm like, you're folding. And I guarantee it's all my mom. I was like, oh my gosh. And I told him, I was like, is it gonna? He misinterpreted what I was saying. I was like, is it gonna take when I move out? Is to not have to deal with the like, is that what it was gonna take? And he was like, are you saying you're gonna move out because of it? I was like, no, I'm saying when I do, is it gonna like literally be
It's
up
gonna take
until
until that
it's gonna
point,
take
but,
until that
yeah.
point when I am going to go live on my completely on my own. He was like, maybe. He's like, there's always gonna be rules, and I was like, I understand. I will follow your rules. I'm just saying, I at least have a somewhat of a reason for them. Come on. I was looking at him like, bro, be so for real right now. Come on. Anyway,
I mean, my parents do the same thing.
they don't.
They do. I just am better at ignoring it than you are. I don't ignore it, but it's like they know that I will listen to them more than Francesca will. Like if they put something in my head, I will think about it, even if I'm not home by midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever. If I'm home at whatever time, they know that the entire time I'm still thinking about what they said, whether I'm actually doing it or not.
Yeah, I for the most part, I do consider it, but sometimes like my dad, if he says something to me, I listen to it 1,000,000%, and I listen to him a lot too. But like, sometimes she'll say something, and it's like this.
No spark on you?
Bro, come on. I'm gonna download
What time?
Change that. My time is my time.
At 5,
You know
okay. What's your name?
That's where I look at it. Like, I'm gonna die. Like,
Okay, see you at 5.
you know, you can't prolong it, or you know.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of like, dude, it's not that deep.
Okay,
She just loves you a lot.
okay. Dobra.
No, I know, but like, still, it's just.
They're always gonna be like that, you know.
Huh?
They'll always be like that.
I know, but it's so bizarre. Like, I don't know why they're. My dad's like, I don't want you to treat this house like a hotel. I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I was like, dude, I work 3 nights a week, at least. Hello? Yeah, hello? Oh, hello. I was one of the onboarding coordinators. Hi, I'm just letting you know that you're gonna want to get your onboarding stuff done. Okay, thank you. Just accepted it like yesterday afternoon. Anyway. Yeah. Well, because my mom grew up in a tiny town. She's Ava. She is literally Ava. Imagine Ava, but a pastor's kid. Yeah, she's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I like that color.
It's very yellow.
Really good. But that's my mom. And my dad is just folding a chair. He knows better.
He knows that.
I think he's just too tired to deal with this right now.
He knows better.
He does know better because he and I had a perfectly rational adult conversation about it. We came to an agreement, and now he's folding on it.
So, are they telling you, like...
I don't know. We never even came. It was the night that you came over. Like, we never even... Because I was supposed to be like a quick, just like, dude, I'm turning 20. If I'm like at someone's house, just relax.
But is it like specifically when we're together, or is it like in general?
No, it's in general. Because I was like, what? I mean, what's your? Because I wasn't even. They were like, no, we don't care, but we'll just. And I was like, okay, so. I was like, okay. So anyway, and they were just running around in circles the whole time. okay, well now I gotta go take a shower because this took absolutely forever. Can you please let her in? That was so bad. Yeah. Just needless conversations. I blame Ava because she never pushed it. She set the bar right here with not ever mentioning it and just following.
That's what I did for Francesca.
Yeah, you did nothing for her.
My bad.
Yeah, poor Francesca. Yeah,
I was too scared.
exactly. Well, you get, but I mean, I'm not like. When we do talk, I'm very like, I'm just like, dude, let's just talk about it. Like, I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, there's no yelling, there's no, you know. It's just
Does
like,
your parents, like, well, I mean, your parents, though, I don't ever see them yelling.
no, we don't. We
Yeah.
don't do that. No, it's like, hey, like, can I just talk to you guys real quick?
Yeah.
Very rational, very
Yeah.
civil. Like, yeah, no, we don't yell. That's not our house. We got,
That
if
will
we were
not
to
be
yell,
ours.
we would get walloped, freaking destroyed.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no yelling. It's not necessary. It's childish. But, yeah, just like, it doesn't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I mean, it's not like it's fine.
Well, I know I always say this, but I'm going to say it again. If at any point you say anything, you promise you would tell me.
Yes, I will promise.
Because, like, I don't, and my parents are, like, it may not seem like they are because of the way I respond to it, but, like, they are very much, like, the same way. Like, you're out or they won't say, like, you're out too late. They're just like, it's late. Like, be considerate of other people's houses. Like,
Well, yeah, they don't care how other people go to our house. Like, that's not even.
Yeah.
We don't care. Whatever we want.
no, we don't either.
That's what I'm saying. So no one
But
cares.
then it's the other way around. Like,
They're
the way you're,
freaking
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's 4 miles away.
Yeah. I
And they
know.
were like, why is it? I was like, dude, you have to realize. I was like, we haven't even, like, I was in school for like, answer me. I had time getting it at 11. You know what I mean? Like, well, oh, no, we leave at 1. It's like, that's stupid.
Not even enough for our classic movie.
No. No. And that's what I was like,
What's that hesitation?
no, I mean, agreeing, like, yeah, exactly.
Not when we're watching.
Never again. You're lucky I didn't cut.
Did you tell them about that? That we were watching? Like,
Yeah, I texted my mom. I was like, hey, it's gonna be late because, like, you can't just, that's another thing. It's like, you can't just stand up with, like, 20 minutes left. Be like, alright, gotta go. That's stupid. So I was like, it's gonna be a little late, like, we're watching. She's like, okay.
did you tell her what we were watching?
No, I didn't. My dad, I think I told my dad she doesn't know what the film she doesn't know what that is.
That's crazy that we watched them, that whole movie with them. That was ridiculous.
Thanks for me.
They were made. Next time, we can make a run for it.
Yeah. We literally were standing there and, like, I saw you look at the stars and I was like, no, I want to sit down.
I mean, like, even, like, sitting with them for a little bit. Like, when we watched that, like, one episode or whatever, between that and the movie, we should have gone upstairs. And
We almost
did. Not.
did.
We did, and then we didn't. We folded.
I felt bad because I was over it. We were kind of over it to see your parents.
Yeah, they wanted to see you too.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see them too. But then,
That's so funny. Any big surprises planned up in Illinois camping?
he's, like, trying so hard.
He is.
He's trying so hard. And it's funny because, like, you know, too, you know, like, you're not just oblivious to, like, what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're smart. He knows exactly. I tried to give you the good cup and he didn't let me.
Huh?
The coffee mug.
Oh, yeah.
He was like,
That
make
is
sure you put
really
the other one up. Honestly, it's kind of weird because the one that's the real one, I feel like it looks fake. Like, the gear on the bottom is, like, animated almost.
Really?
Like, it's the bubbly.
They're both.
gear.
The funny thing is, they're both real. It's just a matter of which one was maybe the gear on the bottom.
No, they're not both.
Yes, one was at TJ Maxx, but it's still probably actually Harley Davidson. It has a branding on the bottom,
It does, yeah.
so it's still Harley. They're both real. It's just the one that he got. It's more like the original versus the new one.
That's funny.
I mean, well, he might feel differently, but
Right.
if it has all the branding,
probably is
it's
Harley.
probably.
I mean, the one on the not real one on the bottom looks more official than the.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably both real. Heck, for all we know, his might be fake. His is the fake one.
It's fake looking on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on that. He did not even get that chance.
No shot. Yeah. Yeah. But they do not like. If I moved out tomorrow, like I would be fine. But like they. Like it'll take me having to move out for like them to respect me as an adult. Like
Yeah,
they're still
that's
treating me
kind
like
of-
I'm 10 years old.
And that's what I was like, dude, I was like, when I'm out with my friends and stuff, even not even like work people, but just like my friends, and we're all like, oh, what can we do? It's like, oh, what time you gotta be home? It's like, dude, I'm gonna turn one. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Buying a house is gonna be crazy.
I will move in, yeah, to that house, unless you want to. But
I would let you move in first.
yeah,
I mean, I would be over there helping set up and stuff, but I would want somebody there, and I'm okay with it being me.
yeah. Because I would go ahead and just start getting everything set up.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not any painting. If there is, there's nothing in the world, but
It's crazy, like last couple of months.
that would be insane. That would be crazy.
Putting clothes in your house, wedding. Looks so ugly outside.
Hopefully they just start reading the creek. Heck, I would go back to bed.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
I have sent it to you. I need to see my own.
I'm gonna do that today.
I've been slowly working on it, but I keep doing laundry and then the piles are when I do move out, I have to throw away a lot of clothes.
I'm already doing that.
I wear them. That's the funny thing. I do. I wear all of them. But like, I need to get rid of my gym clothes that I have. So I wear a lot of different clothes to the gym, and they're all old and ratty. Like I don't have the nice compression kind of stuff. It's just like old T-shirts I cut up. But yeah, I get rid of a bunch.
I have a lot of dresses. I've taken some stuff over to uptown, yeah. But I still feel like I have so many clothes. But then like sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what to wear. Like I can't think of how to put an outfit together. It's okay. I do like this color.
It's really good.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're sleeping with Ava.
You're assuming I'm what?
I'm assuming you're sleeping with Ava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I assumed that already.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or you take a couch.
No, I
So you'll be
assumed
with
that
Ava.
I mean, I would sleep on the couch if that's what they wanted me to do. But
Well, but if she doesn't.
I assumed I was going to be sleeping with Ava. And then it was funny. Well, you had said that a long time ago, too. But, like, I had already assumed that. That's how it was going to be. And then it was funny because when I came over last time, I think, or maybe the time before that, one of the last two times, your mom was like, hey, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I was like, oh. And she was like, okay, well, would you be sleeping with Ava? And I was like,
It's like the biggest deal.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, I kind of assumed that's how it was going to be. She was like, yeah. I mean, that was already the plan, but we, thought we should probably ask you if that was okay first. Yeah, I mean, that's how, like, we would do stuff.
Yeah, like that.
Like, we always,
I always sat on the couch. That's just how it is.
yeah.
Their couch downstairs is so comfortable. I don't care.
Are you really sleeping on the couch?
No, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
Only choice. Honestly,
You normally sleep on the couch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, usually I'm also like in between. Spend at least a couple nights at Bryce's, usually 1 or 2 days. Date's family's moving back to Illinois. Date's family has been living in Carolina, North Carolina, for like a few years. His dad's like the medical director of regional medical director or something.
Yeah. I assume the job was gonna be that way. And which is like doesn't bother me. Like that's literally how we would do it.
That's how that's
Yeah.
the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you'd be kicking into your A on the couch.
No. Like if she's fine with that, like I already like assumed that was how she would. Like I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't care either. So when guys have sleepovers, do they sleep in the same bed?
No. We sleep on the floor. A lot of times we don't even go to sleep. That's usually how it. Like historically, like when we have a poker night, it goes real late. I'll be like, you guys can stay as late as you want. I'm going to bed, and then they just let themselves out whenever they want. There was one time where Connor and Elliot were still over at like 7 in the morning, and Ava came home from work, and I was already in bed. Like I sat down. They were just sitting at our dining room table and just talking. And Ava came up and she was like, "Good morning, hey guys." And they were like, "Hey." She's like, "What are you guys doing?"
They're still there.
Still there.
What were they doing?
Just talking.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't leave.
I didn't know the thing about the
Lines of cleavage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a big.
Until you
It
said
like
that.
actually makes a difference too. I don't know what they are, but like I know these are cross. I think, and like yeah, obviously this one crossed it.
yeah.
Because Ava mentioned it, and I was like, oh, you're right, because I remember what they were, but like I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. So.
Did they teach you that in school, or like how did you know that?
A&P. I paid attention.
I paid attention.
They might have not discovered it, but when you took A&P.
I do not remember that at all.
Might.
Like my A&P was all like my A&P like it was decades ago.
As I was saying, it might have just been outdated. No, I mean, it was in A&P 1, I think. No, it was probably in 2. It was in 2, with the integumentary system.
I just remember biology and A&P 1 for me were like all weird because it was during COVID. Like
Yeah.
bio was online and like bits and pieces of my A&P were online. We had a lot of like sim stuff online for
I
that.
hated the simulation labs, because we had to do a couple of those still, even though we were in class. I'm like, dude, I'm not learning anything.
Yeah, me too.
This is stupid. Just clicking through it. ATI, basically. I haven't listened to a single ATI video. Did I tell you our treasurer got failed?
Yeah. And Zoe.
And Zoe.
Zoe.
Yeah. I'm sure there's more. Because
That's sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I don't care who you are. Like, I wouldn't wish that anyway.
Oh my gosh.
That's the shirt.
What, the shirt's cutting off your circulation? Or
It's not that tight, but it's something. Well, I'm assuming that's what it is. Because this
You look tan there too.
That makes a difference too.
My veins could never.
No, they could never.
Only that one.
That thing, man. Anytime you go to the hospital, the things get abused.
Okay, like wait for 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Keep it still, don't move, don't mess up. 2 minutes to be done.
Not clear.
I did too. Yeah, it's pretty. Messed up before. Waiting. I put
Oh,
it
really?
on top of the light. Thank you.
Welcome. 2 minutes, don't do anything.
I won't do anything. Every time.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Like straight and everything. I think you just got really low right there. I like burned.
Yeah.
It's like speeding so fast.
It'd be easy to do, yeah. Dude, it's like, well, I need to go to the dentist. It's like when you're at the
Go
dentist.
to the dentist.
I didn't have cavities for years. Like, I brush my teeth, I floss, and I had
teeth are
6. Thank you. I had
When?
6 cavities last time I went. I was like, what do you mean I have 6 cavities? I was like, I haven't done anything different. Like everything else looked good. Like, my gums were so good. No gum cancer.
Oh goodness.
Since. But I was like, and they're like, no, everything else looks great, but you have cavity. And I was like, what? I still don't know why, genuinely.
6 is crazy.
6 cavities. Connor had 4 last time. He was telling me about that. He's like, bro. You know, he's like, bro. And because he pays for his own, like, stuff. And so he was like, he has his own coverage through work. So it was originally like almost $3,000 for 4 fillings. And then it ended up being like $300 after insurance. But
$3,000.
I'm like dreading going.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I know I'm dreading it because I know HCA's insurance is terrible. Their coverage sucks. It's United. Yeah, it is United. Because I remember Kim, one of the ladies in pathology, the one that was kind of rude, she had diabetes. And they wouldn't even cover her. Like, if she wanted the little bolus things, you know what I mean? The little patches, the bolus patches that like automatically.
Yeah.
They wouldn't cover those. So it was like out of pocket if you wanted them.
Every time.
Yes.
Okay,
I think-
all done. Wash your hand.
Thank you.
Wash your hand and you're done, okay?
They look
All right.
beautiful.
Okay, bye now.